Everyone, welcome back to DevTamine. In this tutorial, we are going to cover PHP basic syntax, variables, and data type. Let's get started with PHP syntax. So if you want to code PHP, you have to know opening tag and closing tag. So this is the opening tag and closing tag. For example, if you want to show something on screen or if you want to print text, you can type echo and hello world. I'm going to save this and then I open web browser and I type localhost and go to sample.index. See, this is a hello world. You can see this hello world. So this is, we call this opening tag and we call this closing tag. You can also embed this tag in HTML. Let me remove this one. For example, I create HTML files over here. This is HTML5 structure. And then you can put PHP tag over here. For example, something like this, PHP echo hello world, and you close this one. You save it, and if you go back to web browser, you won't see any change. You have to refresh the page because PHP is server-side rendering. So you have to refresh the page every time you make change on server or on the PHP files. If you inspect, and you will see only HTML over here, hello world. For example, if you put like h1 tag over here, take this and put it inside h1 tag. And if you go back here, you refresh, you will see h1 tag and you will see hello world. This is how you embed PHP tag into HTML. Let me remove this one and let me create PHP tag over here. The next thing that I'm going to show you is variable in PHP. Actually, you can declare variable in PHP by using dollar symbol. And then you name the variable. For example, this variable is name equal to Alex. And company equal to DevTamine. PHP statement actually end with semicolon. So don't forget semicolon at the end of each statement. So if you miss to put semicolon, it might cause an error. You will see nothing over here. But if you want to print out company, you can type echo, then company, save. And you have to refresh this one and you will see DevTamine over here. In PHP, we don't need to declare variable type. For example, if I need integer variable, I just put $age equal to 31. I just put number directly. I don't have to specify integer in front of age. Okay, let's talk about PHP variable is case sensitive. For example, if I put name over here equal to John, this variable is different from this variable. For example, if I type echo name, so it's going to print out John instead of Alex. See? But if I type name with the lowercase, it will print out Alex. Let's talk about data type in PHP. We have a string. This is how you declare string, and this is how you declare integer. And we can have variable like decimal or float. For example, you can type like money equal something like this. And you can have boolean like male equal to true. This is boolean. And this is how you can declare array variable. For example, fruits equal to array apple, banana, and cherry. So this is how you declare array in PHP. And you can also have now as well. For example, girlfriend, something like this. Okay, the next thing that I want you to learn is variable scope. PHP variables have three main scopes: local, global, and static. So I just want to explain you global and local variable first. We are going to learn about static in the future. For example, if you have global variable, for example, I type like global variable equal to I am global. Okay, and then how about local? Let me create a function over here and I put test function and I put scope. So inside the curly braces, if the variable is inside the curly braces, we call it local variable. For example, local variable equal to I am local. Okay. And then if you type echo local variable, so and if you want to show this variable, right, you can call this function. For example, you can call test, and then you will see local variable I am local. But if you want to show like global, you can just echo global. And you will see global. You cannot print local variable outside of the scope. If you print it like this, you will get error because it's local, it's inside the scope. So you cannot print the local variable over here. You will see error over here. In the same time, you cannot print global variable inside the scope as well. For example, if you print global variable over here, you will get an error. Okay, and let me change this back to local. Okay, the next step, we are going to learn about how to comment in PHP. There is two kinds of comment. The first one is single line comment and the second one is multiple line comment. For a single line comment, you can use like double / call test function. Okay, and you can use like hashtags as well. This is a local. Okay, for multiple lines comments, you can use / and star. And this is multiple line comments. And then you can close the comment with star and /. Then you can declare variable or PHP statement down here. Okay. The next thing that I want you to learn is basics output in PHP. You can use echo or print to display content. We have used echo before. See, this will get error. Let me remove this one. Over here, we use echo to display name, and we can use print to display company or names as well. Let me save and let me go back here and refresh this page. You will see date mean company. Finally, the last thing that we will learn in this tutorial is string manipulation. It's a basic function of string manipulation. Here is the basics one. For example, if you want to change this character to uppercase, you can use this function strtoupper. Okay, and then you pass the variable inside the function. Let me remove this one. Let me comment this one. And let me go back to this page and refresh. You see, the name is uppercase now. And you can change this to lowercase as well. And you can count the character, for example, string length. Then when I click on refresh, we will get 4. So it will count character over here. And if you want to learn more about this function, this basic string manipulation function, you can read PHP documentation. For example, let me open web browser, PHP string length. Here is the documentation. See, this is a function string length. You can come here and you can read this documentation. For example, if you go to string over here, you will see multiple functions that you can use to manage a string. Alright, this is all about this tutorial. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.